warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Andisa Pertiwi.
And Cindy Febrianisa.
We will explain the application that we choose for the final project in methodology in TESOL.
And the application is Cambly and Cambly.
So, let's move to our video. So, for the first, I want to explain about the importance of technology in EFL. In modern era of English language teaching, media technology like video, pictures, animation, and interactive games, CD or DVD, the employment of web, chat rooms, and video conferencing and Apple's iPad have narrowed distance and turned to the total world into a worldwide community. It provides opportunities to learners to converse not solely with local people, however, with international community yet. It has revolutionized learning and teaching methodologies, thereby turning them a lot of pleasurable and productive. Because for encourage students to collaborate with one another and take responsibility for their own learning, it is also helps to nurture individual talent, independence, and a strong sense of self-worth and a strong self-awareness of worth and belief, and then to encourage students to use their imagination and promote creativity, develop inquiry and communication skill, and create appropriate context for critical thinking, decision making, and problem solving activities.
Next is because of technology is very helpful in the learning process. Technology has been around since long ago. The blackboard is also called technology in the learning process. The learning process has various kinds of technology models respectively. Why is technology important to EFL classroom learning? Because in aligning the learning process with technology, it will make it easier for students and teachers to carry out teaching and learning programs. Some of the reasons why technology is important is that today's children grow up with technology. As teachers, we have to keep up with the current situation because the technology can be used anywhere, not only in the classroom. It can be done using mobile phones, computer, and etc. And children are more easily attracted to more modern technology.
The next material is about the theory of the apps. I want to explain about Grammarly. One of the computer software, automatic internet software that can be implemented in EFL writing class is Grammarly. It is an online providing website that can be used to scan documents for grammar mistakes. Besides, it is also provides a correction for spelling, punctuation, synonyms, vocabulary usage, and plagiarism detection. It is also offers style-specific correction for a variety of different types of writing. In this particular study, the student or academia setting was used to assess student writing samples. The site also offers context optimized synonyms and an adaptive spell checker to offer both spelling and word choice suggestion based on content. Another feature of the site is plagiarism detection, which checks writing against a database of 8 billion web pages. Grammarly software is effective to help teachers and learners in correcting EFL writing. It is because Grammarly is not only able to identify punctuation, such as the missing space after the periods and the spelling mistakes, including the proper noun, and provide several alternative possibilities for the misspelled words, but also identify fragments and over-advice on verb form, although often no such correction are presented, and the explanation were complex. Yes, there is. feedback is a traditional instructional tool for writing the course to improve the student's writing skill. It can be used to highlight the errors in EFL writing tasks, example grammatical errors, spelling errors, diction error, and so on. In EFL classroom, especially EFL writing, corrective feedback is an inevitable teaching strategy implemented by teachers. The use of Grammarly software in EFL writing gives positive contribution in reducing errors made by the student in terms of vocabulary usage, diction, language use or grammar, and mechanics, spelling and punctuation.
And the next application is Cambly. Internet-based applications have now opened new avenues to facilitate language learners to improve their conversational skills. These are known as computer-mediated communication or CMC tools and give opportunities for easy and convenient communication with native speakers. These are known as computer-mediated communication or CMC tools and give opportunities for easy and convenient communication with native speakers. Either synchronously or asynchronously, CMC creates situations in which language learners locate native or a native-like English speakers with want to engage in discussion without necessarily involving direct learning. Cambly had a positive influence on their speaking proficiency, motivation, anxiety level, speaking opportunities, autonomy, social relationship, and cultural awareness. Algamas, Cambly is a commercial company founded in 2013, focusing on assisting English language learners to practice speaking skills with qualified native or native-like tutors. Most Cambly tutors have teaching certificates and or teaching experience. When users open Cambly, they can check the personal profiles of the available native speaker prior to starting the audio call so as to select the person with whom they share the most common interests and feel most comfortable with engaging in conversation. Students were granted free access to the Cambly website for live interaction with native English speaker on or NES. Each student talked for 15 minutes with an American and British interlocutor, enabling the researcher to recognize the common topics appearing within this conversation. Cambly itself, all platforms offer opportunities for students to interact with native speakers. Cambly is unique in that it offers an educational service. Out of all platforms offer opportunities for students to interact with native speakers. Cambly is unique in that it offers an educational service and available on other web-based platforms. For the next is the example of the apps. The example of the apps is Grammarly and Cambly.
The next material is about how to teach using the apps. For Grammarly, to use the apps, we must download this app in Google Play Store or the App Store and then order students to make a narrative text. After that, they correct the grammar mistakes in the text using Grammarly. Its purpose is to give them the opportunity to correct their own typological errors, resulting in a series of words that conform to correct writing convention.
And the last is Cambly, how to teach. Using Cambly, the first is we can access this application in the Play Store or App Store, after which we can instruct students to speak without fear of being wrong through the Cambly application. Through the application, we as students too can teach English through online learning without having a previous degree. This allows you to engage in short chat sessions with students from all over the world via webcam.
So, that's all our video. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and I'm sorry if there are mistakes. Wassalamualaikum.